Yeah, for old time's sake.
Hmm.
Hmm. A, let's see here. How do I ask this? Do you work with a Cleo Shaw?
I do know a Cleo Shaw, yeah.
Right. How much do you know about her personal life?
Um, I mean, just like I mean, about as much as any other colleague. I mean, I don't know much
Uh,
specifically.
would you happen to know if she's still in a relationship with Bryce Miller?
Truthfully, last I heard, ties were broken. So, I really don't have specifics beyond that. I know at one
Uh,
point they were together, but I mean, it's kind of null and void at this point. You hear things, people bring things up, Jasper, and it's like one thing you hear, and then the next time they bring it up, everything went down the drain. So that sounds like one of those
mhm,
situations where everything went down the drain, and I haven't heard anything since.
unfortunate. You win some, you lose some, I guess.
Yeah, seems to
Poor
be that way.
Bryce. I bet he's devastated.
Who's that, Bryce?
Hmm.
Probably.
Unless she cut ties with him, would you happen to know?
Not a clue. Like I said, I heard that they were a thing, and then next thing I heard, just kind of whatever. After you hear something so many times, or you hear about a couple so many times, you start to look at the Kardashians, right? You used to hear about them all the time. Now you don't hear anything, right? Because no one cares anymore. No one cares about who's with who, what happened. At some point, it becomes white noise, and I feel like that became white noise to a lot of people.
Really, Flop, are you trying to tell me that you don't keep up with the Kardashians?
Well, no, no, I don't.
It's about fucking time. All right. Well, that's pretty much the only question I had, I guess.
I gotcha. I guess I'll just ask real quick. I don't want to, if you're busy, Jasper, obviously, but have you been?
Me, no, I'm never busy.
What do you mean you're not busy?
Oh no, today's my day off.
Your day? Oh, you have a day off?
Yeah, yeah, taking a break from all the meetings and big things coming later on this week. So I've got to get things in order.
I understand. I mean, hey, listen, it's I get it. Um, I mean, it's always good to take some time off, Jasper. I definitely think time is good, right? Taking some time away.
Mhm. Do you ever take time off, Flop?
Um, truthfully, from what, like work, or from what?
Right, from getting shot at, catching it in your vest.
You know what's funny? I used to take a lot of time away from my job. In recent time, I haven't. It's been a very long time since I've actually really taken dedicated time to myself. Um, maybe at some point, but it hasn't been
Yeah.
any time recent.
Put yourself first, a flop. Yeah, working so much will drain you.
I mean, likewise, Jasper. I mean, listen, you work so much, it'll drain you. It's always good to take time away.
Oh, I've tried to explain that very thing, but every time I call Hayes, she's like, "Where's Tate? Where's Tate? Where's Tate? Where's Tate?" Like, give him a second to die, please.
I mean, it's added concern. I mean, I don't know much about what's going on, but I could say this: if something's going on, I would hope that they're okay.
Um, I mean, he's okay for now. There's no telling what the future holds. I mean, realistically, I guess you could die from a heart attack, before I even get to him.
You saying he wouldn't die to a heart attack?
He might.
Hmm. Interesting. I mean,
The city is scary.
it is a scary city. I've always, you know what's funny? Los Santos has always been kind of a scary city. A lot of people, a lot of scary things, crazy shit going on. This city's unique. This city is not like any other city. And yet we kind of just, we watch it burn.
Well, maybe we should stop it.
Stop the burning?
Hmm.
I don't think a cup of water is going to stop any level of burning in this city. But anyway, I do hope that, I guess, maybe helps answer your question. Kind of, you know, I like said, I really, I don't know. I don't pay attention to it. I try not to. I focus on other things. I don't want to say bigger fish to fry, but you know, my concern isn't someone's relationship status with somebody that I work with. You know, I mean, at this point,
Right.
it's just kind of So
Host Chris.
That's just a really depressing news to hear. I had a whole plan.
oh damn. About what?
Yeah. Oh, my plan for Cleo.
Oh,
Listen,
I didn't even realize you had bad blood with Cleo.
no, I had bad blood with Bryce.
Oh,
He was on my list.
I got you. Okay. Little bit of
Yeah.
little bit of bad blood going for, you know, the closest person. I get it.
Hmm.
It happens that way, Jasper.
So I know, Flop, that you probably don't know anything about lists, but I have a list of revised candidates for future videos. If you don't know what I mean by videos, Flop, I may or may not be recording people dying or at least being brutally tortured. This isn't your mess to deal with. Um, but instead of just revisiting the old list, everyone on this list has someone they care about. And how much better it would be to break everyone on this list down instead.
Huh. I mean, you know, honestly, Jasper, I feel like if I had the mindset that you have, I feel like I'd probably be more inclined to, you know, see it that way too. I feel like that's probably a pretty valuable way of going after people, right?
Right. Everyone should feel what I felt. Then maybe they'll understand me, right?
What do you think people don't
Take
understand about you?
reasoning. I'm sure a lot of people look at me and think, oh, great, another crazed killer. But when you take everything from somebody, uh, you would be surprised what you can convince them to do.
I mean, fair. I mean, let me ask you a question. You wish people understood your reasoning, right?
Mm,
Why? I mean, and you're recording videos, you said, right?
right.
Why don't you explain your reasoning in the videos?
Too much work, too much talking. You can't have a video with too much talking. Flop, people won't pay attention. They'll fast forward straight to the juicy stuff.
I don't know about that. I feel like
Honestly, I think at this point I should just stop talking on the videos altogether, not say a word, just start it with the execution and end it with the floor pulled in blood. a quick 30-second snippet. It'd be a lot quicker. I could kill so many more people.
I mean, it's a different approach to, I guess, from I guess what I remember. I mean, you used to do those cassettes, right? You used to
Yeah,
do all the
do you
talking.
one of those cassettes was a 14 minutes flop.
That's a lot of talking.
That is a lot of talking. I
But
do enjoy my talking.
I'll tell you what. I mean, and you could tell me otherwise. I feel like if someone's that interested, they would be willing to listen to all 14 minutes.
I don't think people are that interested anymore.
I mean, you could always just, try and get a sponsor, in the middle of your video and be like, this video is sponsored by, you know, running shoes.
Right.
And then people
Shadow Legends.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can skip along. And then people are going to be like, "Oh," and then you have to skip and then you get back into it, but it's like a refresh. So you kind of know what you're expecting. It kind of keeps you on your toes.
That's a great idea.
I don't know if it is, but some food for thought, Jasper.
hmm Um, uh, is there anyone in this city that you care about, Flop?
I mean, sure, there's people I care about.
Care to give me names so I can put a star next to them so they don't end up on a video?
Truthfully, Jasper, I mean, I keep the people I'm close to myself. That's a me thing, right? I usually, I'll tell anyone. People ask me, who are your friends? And I'm like, well, it's not hard to find out, but I don't usually like to just give out names. I mean, that's just always been me. That's anybody, though. I hope you don't take that personally. I mean, even people within the like the PD, they're like, who are your friends, Flop? Like, you're always on duty. Do you hang out with anyone? I'm like, I hang out with people, but I keep my friends to myself.
Well, no, I don't take it personally. You're not even on my list, Flop.
I take that as a
I just
compliment.
didn't want your friends to be somebody else's friends, and then I accidentally put your friend on a video. That would be unfortunate.
It would be. And that wouldn't be where obviously I wouldn't want that to happen, but I wouldn't want that to happen to anybody's friend, right? But obviously, Jasper, this is where I think you and I might differ a little bit. It's because I understand your side, right? I understand where you're coming from. No matter what I say to you, I could say, don't do it. But if I say jump, you're not even gonna question how high. As I say jump, you're just gonna put a knife in my throat, right? So regardless of what I say, you're gonna go after people, right?
That's what I do best.
It is what you do best. Absolutely. I mean, I can't stop you from doing anything.
I mean, when you're good at something, you might as well capitalize on it, right?
It's probably something. I mean, it's everyone has their own personal goals, right? I mean, and the thing with a goal is that they're not usually inspired by others. You may have inspiration from someone else, but you'll never actually pursue a goal based on someone else's opinion. You're going to pursue it because you want it, right? So regardless of what I say to you in that response, you're going to go after what you want.
Right. Well, back to the drawing board it is then.
All right. Well, Jasper, like I said last time, you got my number. If you have any questions or concerns, or just need a friend to talk to, you're already gonna call me, seeing as you have today, right?
Right. Do you have any questions or concerns, Flop?
I don't think so.
Perfect. Well, then this phone call is over. Have a great rest of your day.
Likewise, Jasper, you have a great day, all right?
Oh, I intend to.
Perfect. Bye-bye.